Hey guys, welcome to my videos. So guys, we are entering into the best summer season. When I say the best, I mean like what I think is best among all the seasons. So this is a time of high tourism in Canada and a lot of people travel, and even a lot of relatives come from overseas to visit their family members here in this season. So guys, I have something to say. Like recently I saw various reports, and also when I say reports, like I mean to say the accounts of the people, those who have gone through this. And also I heard it on radio shows that nowadays immigration officers at Canadian borders, like an international airport, let's say Pearson, they are demanding even short-term tourists to have health insurance. Okay, well, at this time I have no resource to go after it, that whether this news is 100% correct or not. But even if they have asked, I don't find it's anything wrong about it. When you are going to a country like Canada as a visitor, then if you are not covered under provincial health plans, I believe it's very important, in fact paramount, that you have your coverage, because healthcare is so expensive here that if you go to pay it out of the pocket, there would be hardly few people who can afford it. It's too expensive. There have been cases. I know someone like whose dad came here to visit and then had a slip and fall in bathroom, and then the bill was too high that a GoFundMe page was set up. But these fundraisers may not always support you, but if you have an insurance policy, that may cover. Having said that, it is also very important that you buy an insurance policy that really helps you. When I say this, there are a few points. First of all, when you are buying an insurance policy, make sure the hospitals in Canada can directly bill them. Because if you find that they cannot be billed directly, that means you will have little bit trouble, like you got to pay out of pocket and then they'll reimburse you. I mean, these things you see, that you should definitely check that when you're buying an insurance policy, how is the claim process, how are they gonna pay you at the time of an emergency. Emergencies don't reveal that they are gonna come, but once they come, there is no way to avoid, right? So this is really important, that read their policy and understand that if there is an emergency, how they are gonna handle the claim. Okay. Another thing that was surfaced recently all across mainstream media here in Canada, like when you buy a policy, first of all, along with buying adequate coverage, few things you need to understand. Like, buy a policy that covers, this is my personal recommendation, don't take it like an expert advice, but buy a policy that covers your pre-existing conditions too, in case of any adverse situation. Because let's say you are suffering from a health condition, and if you buy just a basic policy that does not cover your pre-existing conditions, in case of an emergency here, you might be denied. Okay. So why to leave the gap? Like, I have seen people, just in order to save very small, tiny amount of money, they compromise on coverage, they compromise on benefits. No, not at all. Get the adequate coverage, get the adequate benefit, just in order to save some money. Don't avoid it. Even though you're gonna stay here for one day, still have your policy so that you are covered. When I go to USA, like last time I went for just like in 2023 I went, 2024 I did not go. It was like one day and I still purchased insurance policy. Why wouldn't I? So I had all the coverage wherever I went, and that's excellent. Why not? So I'm telling you this too, that you should buy the policy and something that really helps and covers your pre-existing conditions. And find out the claim process, that how you're gonna raise the claim. Are you gonna call them? Are you gonna raise online? So that's why I always go for a good reputed company. This is what I believe. Rest is up to you. Let me know what you feel about it. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.